So what's going on, guys, and welcome back to episode number 58 of our Portsmouth career mode, and we are going to be kicking off this episode with a home game up against Oxford United. So in theory it should be a routine win for us. We are going to be playing with our second team in this game, and it will be a full home debut for Dahoud, for Banton, for Jesus and for Garcia. So it's going to be a big game for all of them. Let's see how they get on. Aaron Leia Iseka's taken on his man here. Can he find the back of the net? He can't, because the goalkeeper makes a really good save. Just 3 minutes into the game, the Oxford goalkeeper is called into action, and he does pull off a really good save. But we play the ball back to Ongwen. Ongwen tries the acrobatics, but unfortunately his shot is blocked, and that would have been probably goal of the season if that went in. And our goalkeeper, Shiplock, you seriously gotta be kidding me. What the hell are you doing, man? That was a comfortable catch. He does something acrobatic, gives the ball straight to the Oxford player. And what is he doing? And we've got a big hill to climb now. That's a simple ball into the box. Shiplock, what is he doing? That's simple for him. A goalkeeper, 79 rated goalkeeper doing that. You've got to be kidding me, AA. But Manu Garcia's on the ball here. He's been tackled, but Jesus plays the ball through to Banton. Banton, which could be Frank Lampard's regen, is going to cut back inside on his favourite left boot. But there is bad news for us there, as Manu Garcia is down injured. But Banton goes past everyone, and this guy looks pretty decent. Plays or tries to play the ball through, but Manu Garcia is injured, and he's going to have to come off. So that's really bad news for us there. So what we're going to do, we're going to make the substitution. We're going to bring Fabian Torres on, and Pedrosa will just move back into the cam, and Fabian Torres can move out wide. But that's a big blow to us, just 24 minutes into the game. Play a good ball through to Ben Pedrosa here. Ben Pedrosa, we do know, is very skillful. Cuts inside on his right boot, strikes it. And what a save from the goalkeeper. It comes to Jesus. And Jesus can't get there in time. And Ben Pedrosa with a really good chance for himself there. But unfortunately, he cannot beat the goalkeeper, because this goalkeeper's made two really good saves in the early stages. But we play the ball through to Jesus. Jesus back to Aaron Liseka. Liseka makes the shot once again. And this goalkeeper is in inspired form. Good ball out wide to Fabian Torres. Fabian Torres is going to go all the way. Plays ball back to Dahoud. Dahoud has got really good acceleration. Takes on his man. Strikes it. And this goalkeeper, seriously, man. He must be on steroids or something. He's making save after save. Pedrosa's going to whip the ball in the box. He's going to come to Kouatse. The goalkeeper comes out, makes the punch. We get the ball back to Banton. Banton tries a strike, but the defender gets there just in time before him. But we keep the ball aligned with Dahoud. Dahoud plays ball out wide to Fabian Torres. Fabian Torres takes on his man, but we do know on his right boot he's not the best. Tries to cut inside, tries to go all the way. But Oxford defenders are really doing their job. And if it wasn't for their goalkeeper, we probably would have been about 5-1 up by now. Another good chance for Oxford here. They've taken on Kouatse, and he's through against Shiplock. He's going to try and cut back inside. We do very well to Jockey. Cuts inside, strikes it. And we're 2-0 down. Shiplock has been beaten at his near post, and this is not a game to remember for Shiplock. I believe he's got to be saving that. How can a goalkeeper be beaten at his near post from such a tighter an angle? Okay, it wasn't the best defending from me, but still, it must be powerful. But Shiplock, he's got to be saving that. And now, we're 2-0 down with just 30 minutes left to play. I don't see us coming back. We're going to go out of the Capital One Cup so early on. So the referee blows the final whistle, and we've been knocked out of the Capital One Cup. That is ridiculous. My man of the match goes to... Wow, who do we give it to? Everyone played diabolical. Pedrosa probably was the only decent player in that game. He had a decent game. He had 2 or 3 good chances, but missed all of them. And that is a massive shock. We're out of the Capital One Cup already. And just to add insult to injury, Manu Garcia is going to be out for 8 weeks with a dislocated shoulder, which is really bad news. We're going to have to go in and look for a new left winger, because Fabian Torres is not doing the job for us. So I think we're going to go ahead and offer 6 million for Yannick Bolasie, 77 rated, 29-year-old. I think that could be a really good replacement. If we could replace a player like Benamar for Bolasie, that could be amazing for us. So Crystal Palace come back to us and say they want 10.5 million for Bolasie, which is a little bit too expensive. We're going to go ahead and up that to 8 million, which is 500,000 over his valuation. But look at this. Lazio have accepted a 8 million bid for Ricardo Kishner. So that could be a really big deal for us. We're going to go ahead and adjust our wage budget, and let's see if we could bring this guy into the club. What a fantastic thing it could be, because we have got the money to, and Ricardo Kishner might actually be challenging Bergwijn for a starting place, because I do believe this guy is really good. So we've now moved into transfer deadline day, so with just 10 hours remaining, can we pull off the deal for the left midfielder? So Ricardo Kishner, he says that he wants a bigger squad role at the club, so we're going to have to give him a crucial first team player, which I don't really want to offer him, but we're going to have to. Crystal Palace also come back to us and say yes, they will accept 8 million for Yannick Bolasie as well. He wants a 2-year deal and an important first team player, so we're going to have to give him an important. He is in poor form, but this guy's got 5-star skills. He's very rapid, but Ricardo Kishner's younger and has got a better potential than him. He might not be as high a rating as he is at the moment, but still, I think it could be a really good deal if we could pull this one off. We're going to go ahead and offer him 78,000, which is pretty much the maximum we can offer him, unless we go ahead and adjust our wages just a little bit more. But I do really want to buy this guy, Ricardo Kishner. That could be an amazing signing for us. So the contract offer has been accepted for both Ricardo Kishner and for Yannick Bolasie. I think I'm going to go for Ricardo Kishner because I think he looks absolutely amazing. So we're going to go ahead and bring him into the club, and we've still got 2 million left. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to go ahead and buy Yannick Bolasie, but Kishner's a lot younger. Bolasie's 77 rated and 29-year-old. Kishner is, let's find out, I believe he is 76 rated, so just one rating lower, and he is 23 years old. He's got 5-star skill moves as well, and he can play on the left wing, he can play on the right wing, so he obviously is going to become our first team right winger because he's got low defensive work rate, he's got 5-star skills. This guy looks like an absolute monster. He's got pretty decent finishing. His dribbling's really good. Ball control's good. His stamina's not the best, but he's got good acceleration, good sprint speed, and he is going to be jumping straight into the first team lineup. And we are going to go ahead and offer this guy a loan deal, a 1-year loan deal. Ola Aina, he looks pretty decent right back, and he's just going to be there as backup just in case anything bad goes wrong. And I think he might be playing once in a while as well. I would like to bring Hector Bellerin in, but he's going to be too expensive. It's 80,000 on the wages, so there's no way we're going to have enough money to go ahead and bring this guy in. But still, I think it could be a pretty good deal if we could bring off Aina into the club because everyone else is too expensive. Vittori, look, he's not even that good, and he played against us as well. But I don't want to be spending that much money on a right back, so I'm not really going to be using him. And the loan offer has been accepted for Aina, so we're going to go ahead and accept that. So we've got 1.9 million left and 2,000 on the wages, and that is it. We're not going to look at buying anyone else now, because I think we have made so many great signings, and we're going to go ahead and have a look, see how Aina looks. I don't think it'd be that good. It's probably going to be 66 rated. He's a pretty decent right back. He can play once in a while, and he probably will become our second team right back as well, which is going to have no problems whatsoever with that. So that's it for transfer deadline day. We've made so many new signings, and we're going to go through all of them new signings now. But we've got our scouters come back, and I'm really looking forward to see what this guy looks like. And we've spent 335 million. But youth squad, let's see what he's like. He is a left wing. He's got an overall of 63. He's got potential of 65 to 83. He's eligible at the moment, so I think he could be pretty decent. We're going to leave him in there, and let's see if he progresses a little bit more. But we're going to go ahead and show you all of the new signings that we have made this season. We've made hundreds of them, which is fantastic. So all the successful negotiations, as you can see here, Mastor has joined the club, Kishner's joined the club, Villalibre departed, Iñiguez joined, Jesus has joined, Garcia has also joined the club, Dahoud's joined, Benamar's departed, Gomez, Bailey and Banton have all joined the club, as does Aina, and Watmore and Avazeda have gone out on loan deals. So now we're going to show you the squad report, and I bet you guys are going to be so excited about how this team is progressing. It's so good, and to see the majority of our players now are over this 70 rated mark is just incredible. And when you've got players that are already progressing as well so early into the season, Alves already gone up +2, Leon Bay looks pretty decent player, Bergwin's alright, Coman is obviously probably one of our best players as well, Mastor 76 rated now, this guy is an absolute legend, Kishner 76, Caldera 59 I should be saying, Boscagli and our defenders are doing really well as well. Norrie's now hit a 75 rated, Loftus-Cheek 75 rated. So Actually, on paper, with our squad, there's no reason why we can't be competing with the best in the league. So now it's time for the second game of the episode, which is going to be on the 1st of September, up against Stoke at home at Fratton Park. So we want to bounce back from our defeat that we had up against Oxford. A very surprise defeat that knocked us out of the cup. But Ricardo Kishner is going to be making his debut in this game. We play a good ball through to Nori. Nori trying to be the playmaker in this game, as he always is, but he's got no one. No one's moving around for him. He's going to play the ball through to Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek to strike it with his right boot from range, and it goes just wide of the post, and we're coming so close to breaking the deadlock, but the problem is, the movement on top is very limited. Nori on the ball here. Nori's going to try and play the ball over the top to Kishner. Kishner I don't think is going to get there because the ball from Nori wasn't powerful enough. And once again, we're really struggling to break Stoke down. Stoke aren't really causing that much of a threat on the counter-attacks, but we're really struggling to break them down. That was very naughty there from the Stoke defender or striker as he takes down our centre-back. And we're lucky he didn't get injured, but we're going to make some substitution with just 5 minutes left on the clock, just to give a little bit more pace up top. So Bailey's going to be coming on instead of Bergwijn on the... then we'll bring Jesus on instead of Nori. And we're going to take Mastora off and bring Dahoud on and bring Loftus-Cheek up a little bit further up the pitch. And with just just 5 minutes left, 3 new players might be able to just make the difference. So with the last chance for us here, we got the ball with Boscagli. With just 2 minutes left on the clock, we play the ball to Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek through to Dahoud. What a victory this would be if we could win this one. Ricardo Kishner is going to cut inside. He has done. Ricardo Kishner on his debut strikes it. And it's a good save from the Stoke goalkeeper to deny Kishner from picking up a goal on his debut. So we are going to take the short corner. Kingsley Coman's going to take it to Jesus. Jesus out to Dahoud. Dahoud through to Boscagli. Boscagli tries to take a touch. And Boscagli... That's a problem when you've got a defender so far up the pitch, he doesn't know what to do. He's in no man's land. But still, a point is a point, and a point against Stoke is never the worst case scenario. But my man of the match in that game does go to Boscagli, probably. He played all right, but still, not a good performance all round. But still, like I said, a point is a point, and when you're in the Barclays Premier League, you can't be expecting to win all the games. So we've got another training session here. Banton has come into the training. Joe Gomez is actually close now to going up a rating as well, which would be good if he could go up. Unfortunately, he can't. Ruben Loftus-Cheek, is he going to hit the 76? Not just yet, but look at that stamina. He's got 86 stamina, and that is amazing for a centre defensive midfielder. So Matt Clark has come to us saying that he wants new wages. So we're going to go ahead and see how much wages he actually wants. But if he wants a massive increase, I can tell you now, he's not going to be getting it. So Clark, as you can see here, he's currently on 9,000 and he wants 25,000 increase. It's quite a lot. So we are going to go ahead and see if we can actually afford 25,000. Yes, we can afford 25,000. So I think what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and offer him the contract that he wants because we don't want to get rid of him, even though he's not the first team player. But then he's only got 10 months on his contract as well. So if we keep leaving it, the price might go up. So we're going to offer him another 3-year deal and he's going to be an important first team player. We're not going to give him crucial anymore. So he's actually declined the deal because he says he wants a bigger squad role. So he's still wanting a crucial first team player role, which he obviously is not going to be fulfilling now. We are going to go ahead and give it to him, even though we're not going to offer him it to him, because otherwise he's not going to accept the contract. That's the only downside to FIFA. You've got to accept. You've got to give them what they want. Otherwise, they're just not going to accept whatever you do. So now it's time for our third and final game of the episode, which is going to be away from home against Everton. And Everton are currently doing very well in the league so far. They're currently near the top. We are going to be playing with the same squad as always. And let's see if we can pick up the 3 points away from home at Goodison Park. It's going to be an extremely difficult game. Lovely ball from Nori over the top to Kingsley Coman. He tries to control the ball, but a lovely header back to John Stones. And Sillison plays the ball out from the back. But I've just realised we are yet to concede a goal in the Barclays Premier League. What a fantastic defence we do have. And I'm really happy with our 2 new centre-backs. They're really strong, they're tall, they're quick. Everything you want in a centre-back. Good chance for Everton here. Iago Falco's down the wing. He plays the ball inside. He strikes it. And he hits the outside of the net, thankfully for us, as his shot wasn't on target. But that's the first chance of the game. And it does, in fact, fall to Everton. and we were let off the hook because that wasn't the best of defending. But we're going to play the ball through to Kishner, or we tried to, but Coleman with a fantastic interception to deny him. But Kishner takes a quick throw and play the ball to Ruben Loftus-Cheek, to Mastor to Nori. Nori tries to play a 1-2 with Bergwijn, but Bergwijn's running away from goal. But he cuts inside with a Ronaldo chop. Can he keep the ball? No, he can't. And I'm actually going to be thinking of selling this guy in January because he's not really doing much for me, and he hasn't been in the previous 2 seasons. Kishner's on the ball. Kishner through to Bergwijn. Bergwijn's going to cut inside. Surely Bergwijn's going to find the back of the net. No, he's not. Because once again, it's John Stones in the way to deny us from getting a clean shot away on goal. We're going to take the short corner. Gomez is on the ball. Gomez is going to play the ball back to Hachin Mastor. We do know how skillful this guy is. He's going to try and cut inside. Doesn't get it right. Can we win the ball back through Nori? We're going to try our best. Can we at least get a throw in? No, we can't. This is just ridiculous. And the problem is we cannot score. We might not be conceding, but we cannot score a goal to save our life. But we won the ball back here. Nori through to Kingsley Coman. Kingsley Coman through to Bergwijn. Bergwijn with a Ronaldo chop inside. Surely this time. No, he's not, because once again, he gets bustled off the ball. Lovely ball across to the far post. They're through one-on-one. They strike it. Funes Mori finds the back of the net, but we get let off the hook because the linesman did raise his flag on the far side. And he was just inches offside, but Alves tries the ball over the top here to Bergwijn. Bergwijn tries to win the header, but he gets it all wrong. And once again, we are going to make some substitution. We're just 10 minutes left to go. We're going to put Kishner over to the left because that's where we get the most pressure. Coleman's going to come on the right. Up top, we're going to bring Jesus on. Pedrosa's going to be coming on instead of Mastor. And do we take Nori off and bring someone else on? No, we're not. We're going to leave it like that, and let's see if we can create anything from that. And a good ball through the middle, through to Funes Mori and Alves with a really good interception to deny them from having a clear shot on goal. But Gomez wins the ball back. He plays the ball through to Kingsley Coman. Gomez might have just set up an attack for us here. He's through one-on-one with Stones. He cuts inside. Surely Kingsley Coman's going to find the back of the net, past the goalkeeper. Yes, he does. Kingsley Coman, with just 9 minutes left to go, has in fact found the back of the net. And Joe Gomez picks up an assist for himself. What a fantastic interception and through ball it was. He takes on John Stones. John Stones had actually a fantastic game, and Kingsley Coman goes through, beats Silerson to the far coast, and we find ourselves 1-0 up. So that's just going to be 1 goal in 3 games for us in this episode. So it's going to be hard for us to try and choose the best 3 players for you guys to vote from, but I'm so pleased that we have managed to score a goal with just 9 minutes remaining. But chance for Everton right at the end here, and Alves once again doing his job well, but then he gives the ball away. We've got to win the ball back. Nori, they play the ball inside. Pedrosa wins it. Can Kishner keep the ball away from our own penalty area? It's dangerous. They whip the ball across. It comes to Gomez, and our goalkeeper there making a good save with just 1 minute left on the clock, and we've got to do our very best. Silerson has come up for the corner. Can Shiplock come out and claim it? Surely that's going to be Shiplock's territory. He punches it instead of claiming it. Are they going to whip the ball back into the box? Hopefully not. Can Kingsley Coman win the ball back? It's nervous times for us here. Kingsley Coman doing his very best. They whip the ball in the box, win it again, once again with Alves, and that is it. We end up winning the game. What a fantastic result it was from us. Not the best performance, but my man of the match does go to either Joe Gomez or our right back Alves, but I am actually going to give it to Joe Gomez. I did think he played very well in that game, and he also set up our counter-attack, which led to the goal. So Joe Gomez will be one of them players in the straw poll down below. So Matt Clark has in fact accepted his contract offer, and player conversations, Chaplin saying he's not very happy, and Pedrosa says he thanks for playing him in the previous game where we only brought him on as a substitute anyway. So we are going to be doing exactly the same training session, but Gomez so very close, as is Loftus-Cheek for going up a rating, and Loftus-Cheek has now gone up to a 76 rating, which now means that's leaving room for yet another player to come in and have their turn at training. But that is in fact going to be it for this episode. If you did enjoy it, please make sure to hit the like button down below, as it will be hugely appreciated, and I really hope to see you next time very, very soon for the next episode of the Portsmouth Career Mode. And also, don't forget to vote in the straw poll down below and let me know whether you think it's still a good idea or whether you think I should stop doing this little straw poll thing. So the players you will see in the comments section and probably in the straw poll as well. Thank you. Bye-bye.